This is the Natural Resource Inventory and Mapping Committee on May 9th for this special meeting. There's no public here. Our agenda item tonight is about our contract with Arrowwood. When we talked to them last month, they wondered about getting an extension on their contract so that they would have more time to finish things up. And when I asked Jen Silpy-Katz about that, she said that, yeah, as long as they can get the work done and the invoice paid by when she closes the books the end of August. So their contract will be finishing the end of June. So this is my request for all of you to have some input on giving them an extension and how long that extension might be for, so that we can make sure that they get paid by the time the books close.
What did you said that was August? What did you say? August 15th?
31st. Yeah,
31st.
she closes the books the end of August. So the way I'm thinking about it is that they can definitely work through June and possibly most of July if they are prompt about then submitting their invoice by the 1st of August.
I think that makes sense. Yeah. And that'll give us and Jen time to do everything that we need to do, she needs to do.
So Sandy, you're saying end of July? Is that what you're saying, end of July?
Right, finish all their work by then and get us their report by then. So it basically is a 1-month extension, really.
Does that include presentation to us, or can they pre-bill for that and then we can schedule a time that they would?
Yeah, they don't seem to do pre-billing. They only kind of do their recording that way. I don't think we included that in their contract because we wanted them to use that money for doing the inventory, with the idea that the Conservation Commission would have some money to pay them to do extra outreach.
Okay.
I'm going to just grab the contract. Hold on.
Okay, here it is, by the way. I couldn't resist Googling it. So it's the American Woodcock's Sky Dance. It's called Timber Doodles. Oh, wait a minute. Timber Doodle, or is that a name for that? Is that a nickname for them, Ryan?
That's that's a regional term for a woodcock.
Okay. So I think that maybe what Annie said was timber doodling. It says timber doodles have one of the wildest mating rituals among North American birds, and you should definitely check it out. So they end up doing something up in the sky, maybe together, and then they drop, like they're stunned.
Sorry about that. It just always happens to me with their contract. I seem to not want to have it in my hands.
It's a troubled situation.
Here's their tasks, but I don't have the actual contract.
Did you hand that? You might have handed that out, or I think we saw it the last meeting.
Ah, here it is. Effective through the end of June. Okay, so the attachment really is this, and it has a final project meeting, but it's budgeted separately because that's the way we decided to do it.
But it's not actually, it was just pulled out of the contract. It doesn't, we don't actually have monies for that anywhere, or do we?
Karen was going to budget that through the Conservation Commission.
Okay.
So it basically means doing a separate contract with them to do outreach, to do the,
Yeah,
yeah.
could it be the same as like the same way she pays a speaker? Basically, they're providing us a presentation. I wonder if they would need a full contract or
True, because it's
you know
just yeah,
a presentation of scientific data. Could just be a straight speaker fee, or I don't know what
yeah,
would be easier, but that would need to happen. I guess that's budgeted for this year right now, so it doesn't need. There's no timeline on that, right?
right.
Okay.
Right.
Um, and it would, since Jens is not really available until August to start doing any work with us, um, we might, I don't know if it makes sense to organize something for Arrowwood's presentation in August or wait until the fall.
Um,
I mean, doing it fresh off the bat might be good, and if the presentation is to our town commissions and the select board, then it's kind of a focused presentation, and
right.
then Jens could be the sort of the go-between when we start doing public outreach on it.
Sounds like an idea. Good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I will talk to Arrowwood, and we will extend their contract for a month. And at that time, I'll also discuss a presentation in August uh, with as a kind of speaker fee. Did you have something to say, Penny?
Yeah, Sandy, weren't you also going to talk with them about how much money is left over for modeling? And weren't we going to try to also figure that out too?
Yeah, I did contact them, Penny, just by email. I know we were going to do a whole conversation about it, but my time was running out, so I just did that. And that's when Jeff gave us the new landowner assignments. And Aaron basically said, this is what I'm finishing up. So I didn't think there was much negotiating. They
Mm,
have in mind what they're going to be doing.
okay. Well, maybe we can get the modeling under another contract later, once we've got the information.
It sounds to me like Jens can take what they've done and do some interesting work with it. So he
Hmm.
may be able to do some spatial analysis also.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I did come under in BioFinder. They have some good language about interior forests, kind of, I don't know, as a good background in why some of the forest blocks are particularly important. Um, and then I also found this site that the Nature Conservancy has done, looking at resiliency across the landscape. And it has some good information about corridors and where those are valuable and stuff. Um, I can just show you a quick picture. I found it really helpful to take a look at that and realize there's other data sets out there that are pretty interesting. Can you see this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is this is showing resilient sites, meaning in the long term under climate change, these would be most resilient. And I put a pin where Underhill is. Um, and the dark green is the more resilient locations. And you can see the Mount Mansfield State Forest and then these sort of corridors that go across to our landscape there. Here, I'll move it down a little bit. And then they also have some interesting connectivity layers that again show the value of these forest blocks that we have in Underhill as far as movement across from the Green Mountains towards the Champlain Valley.
Yeah.
It just a lot of really for me it's valuable to see how important our forests are to the whole landscape. Um, and then this is
Yeah,
the last.
especially as you work that whole corridor from Underhill to northern Colchester
Yeah, yeah,
is kind of cool.
yeah. There just isn't a lot of, good forest blocks in the Champlain Valley.
Yeah.
Um, so what we have is pretty important
Yep.
for that east-west movement. Um, yeah. So I can send you a link to these and you can look at them a little more, but it
Okay.
just
Cool.
reminded me that there are a lot of data sets out there that can augment what we're doing and kind of show the bigger picture about why our data is important.
Yep.
Thank you.
Okay, well that's all I have tonight. So it just was a quick meeting to make sure that we can extend their contract and all of that. And tomorrow, Penny and I are going to get together and uh, get a handle on all of the public wildlife sightings. I think it's kind of cool how many people participated, and if we can put that together, whether it helps Arrowwood or not, certainly we can have some. Maybe we can work with you, Ryan, on a story map about it or something. I
Yeah.
think it would be um, good to
Yep.
have those two things. Yeah.
So Sandy,
Okay.
10:30 tomorrow at the library.
10:30. Okay.
The library, does that sound good? Okay.
Yeah. Any other business?
Now, when is our next meeting? Any idea? Let's see. I just want to make sure I have that in mind.
We have one, two, three, the 21st of May.
Okay.
I'm not sure we need to meet
Right.
then.
Okay.
We could wait
Right.
until June if unless something comes up. How about that?
Yeah, because we're kind of just waiting now, right? And
A
so,
lot of it's waiting,
yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Unless we hear
So
from everyone that they need something from us. But
All right.
Need those landowner permissions, and I've got to get on it.
Yeah, that is true. Okay, I guess motion to adjourn would be in order.
yep.
Second,
I'm-
all those in favor. All right,
Aye.
thanks, guys. Take
Thank
care.
you. Bye-bye.